Los Angeles Lakers.
And that game against the Kings is the second game of a back-to-back. So you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short of...
They needed him. Brown, he's checked in for Toronto. It's still early in the season, Grant, but most coaches have their rotations worked out by now.
They really do, but if they don't, they better figure it out soon. You don't want to be tinkering with your lineups any later than this.
Something that the organization loves about MP, Grant. He's always letting his game do the talking.
Yeah, he'll respond with a quip here or there, but for the most part, MP lets his actions do the work, not his mouth. He's very mature and as focused of a rookie that you'll find.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Pass to Silk. Goes back up. Yep, that one goes.
And we know it's still early, but they're getting destroyed on the boards.
Raptors trail by 12. Now quickly, yet to see a basket. Outside Barnes. Shot clock at 5.
2 minutes left in the fourth.
And it's good. 2 points. Barnes has got 6 points.
Inside, Barnes knows he has to fully commit. You don't finish against contact by going in there with half the effort. Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
To the paint. Pirtle, the pass to Barrett. A minute 31 left in the first. From behind the arc. Gordon pulls it in.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And a homecoming of sorts for R.J. Barrett last season after being traded to his hometown Raptors.
Yeah, he's played well in Toronto. You wonder if the offseason helps him settle into where it is that he knows he's going to start this year. I really like his three-point shooting. That has been much improved in that Raptor uniform.
Brown against Murray. Brown passes to Quickly. For 3, Barrett. Rebounded by Denver.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Yeah, their aggressive approach on the offensive glass has created second chance opportunities.
Back to Quickly. Brown finds Pirtle. Now Barnes, picked by Pirtle. There's the 3. Barnes, no good.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Silk. Barnes with the rebound.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
From deep three-point land. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. Russell Westbrook. He's been the guy making things happen for the Denver. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Nuggets.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
The tally on the offensive rebounds right now has been really impressive. They've just been in the right spot at the right time and getting those putbacks.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. The combo up front is Porter Jr. and the Joker. Then it's Peyton Watson, and it's Silk in at the two-guard position. Silk with the bucket.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for Toronto. Trailing by 17. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It made you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And here's Brown for three. Knocks down the triple. Brown's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Dick, the pass to Boucher. Back to Dick. The three is up. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And it's Silk missing. Raptors trail by 15. And what you love about this Denver offense, Grant, by and large, they take good shots.
Oh, they do. Top 5 in field goal percentage over the last 5 seasons. And a lot of that is Jokic delivering the ball to the right guy at the right time.
The Raptors need to get off a shot. Here's Brown. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic just got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Silk. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
It's nice to see Michael Porter Jr. making the decision to share some of the offensive load and not force it.
Pass to Abaji. Watson with a rebound. The Nuggets lead by 17. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. And there it is for him. Silk's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Silk. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Olynyk. Scotty Barnes comes in for Boucher. Walter, he's checked in for Dick. And Mitchell subbed in for Brown. Gordon, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Westbrook comes in for Strawther. Poeltl finds Mitchell. Barnes a screen from downtown. Mitchell misses. For Denver, they've gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. Takes the three. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 21.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Aaron Gordon fits perfectly with this team because of his lunch pail approach. Coach Michael Malone said, I think Aaron Gordon is a prime example of somebody who's truly selfless. He does the dirty work for us, and a lot of times he doesn't get the credit he deserves. Brian, not today.
That's right. Good call, Allie. Thank you. The Nuggets lead by 21. Here's Silk. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Barnes. R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Toronto. Quickly comes in for Mitchell. Murray's checked in for the Nuggets. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated...
And for Abaji.
What are you doing, all right? We'll get him.
So it's Denver now. Here's Silk. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. And here is Barrett. Pass to Quickly. Outside Barnes. And here is Barrett. 5 on the clock. From the arc. The rebound by Silk.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Quickly. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Pirtle. Barnes with it. And counted. Now 4 for 9.
There's another thing that Jakob Pirtle can do for you, provide some solid ball movement.
Denver leading by 23. Here's Silk. Money from 17 feet out. Silk's got 24 points.
He played well in the first quarter, but now he's taking it to the next level.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Barrett can't hit.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for Toronto. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
And that was a tough loss. 1 or 2 breaks go their way, and it's a totally different outcome.
Yeah, really a game that they should not have lost, but sometimes even when you play your best, it might not be good enough.
Denver has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Silk. 26 seconds left in the first half of this one. Second chance shot, and he drops that one in. 28 points for him.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Quickly deciding where to go with it. Barnes the screen. Let's go with a 3, and Quickly gets the 3. He got it up. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And so it's Denver, firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game, you know, maybe we should take a road trip, the 3 of us.
Yeah, if we're going on a road trip, I'm bringing my dogs.
Nah, what? And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Nuggets.
Well, they're playing bully.
Appreciate you joining us. It's
just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed. Timeout called by Toronto.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Here's Silk. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Silk's got 32 points in the game.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Barrett in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
Get up to throw down. And the instincts there from Aaron Gordon, just getting the ball to the guy ready to strike.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Looking at the Raptors, Brent, things have not gone too smoothly since their 2019 championship.
Well, I felt like that championship roster was built just for that year, though, B.A. There wasn't a lot of, progression that was going to come from that. They went in, they got Kawhi, they won the championship, and now it's all about rebuilding their franchise in the style that they want to do it. They have one guy that they believe in Scotty Barnes, R.J. Barrett on the trade, and slowly and surely they're going to start to put these pieces around to become a contender again.
Barrett with it. He's got 6. Here's Dick. That one's off. Still out of sync.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A. It's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
Yeah, we can talk about the insane dunking, but Aaron Gordon is such a great glue guy. Does all the little things and willing to sacrifice his numbers for the good of the team.
5 to shoot. Outside, Brown. And the Raptors miss again. Denver is shooting 47% during this third quarter. And it's Silk missing. Toronto's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Now here's Mitchell. No points yet. Drains the triple.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Silk. And he makes it on the layup.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Toronto has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Boucher passes to Pirtle. After years of competing for championships and winning one, Toronto is suddenly in a rebuild phase, Brent.
Yeah, they had a familiar roster for many years, and then last couple of years a little bit underperforming, trying to find some guys to stabilize where their franchise is going. It's a bit of a reset in Toronto.
Jordan's checked in for the Nuggets.
Around the league, there's a lot of appreciation for how well defined Jakob Poeltl's game is. He wants to rebound, block shots, and score inside. Simplistic but effective.
The 3 from Mitchell, and it's Jordan with the rebound. And it's Porter with the ball for the Nuggets. Here's Silk, and the shot is good off the backboard. Silk's got 38 points.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Outside Mitchell. And again, Toronto no good.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
And he gets that one. Silk's got 10 points in the quarter.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Outside Mitchell. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Boucher. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Silk, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Chris Boucher.
15 foul.
First free throw is good.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
Some changes for Toronto. Olenek comes in for Pirtle, and Abaji subbed in for Barrett. Down low. Now Mitchell. The rebound by Silk. Silk's got his 5th rebound in this one. 4 seconds left. And he hits the jumper. Silk's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
All night long in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
And so it's Denver making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for Denver, Michael Porter out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Peyton Watson, and it's Silk in at the shooting guard position. Watson inside. Another shot. Driving inside. Silk with the bucket. Silk's got 45 points.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, BA. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Pulls it from 20, and that one drops for him. Silk's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Mitchell finds Olynyk. Here's Abaji. Pass to Brown. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Denver. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Silk. Covered by Boucher. Outside for Porter. Here's Silk. And he banks in the layup. Silk's got 49 in the game.
They're holding a big advantage in second chance points.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Olynyk. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on DeAndre Jordan.
And Olynyk not afraid to get physical out there with the defense all around him.
Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, BA. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Here's Abaji. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Barnes making sure that his teammates stay involved.
The Nuggets have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Here's Silk, defended by Brown. Nice D from Brown. For Toronto, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Good work there as it goes.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Silk. Drops one in from the wing. Silk's got 53 points.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Pass to Abaji. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Back to Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
Yeah, and Scotty Barnes has no hesitation in the way he's going about scoring the ball.
Here's Silk, defended by Brown. Abaji, the pass to Brown. Off the mark there with a 3.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Mitchell, the pass to Olynyk. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, BA. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers. And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Olynyk. Here's Abaji. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
They've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nuggets.
Well, picking all the low-hanging fruit, defenses these days want to concede the mid-range, and they're happy to take it.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Drive, another bucket. Wow.
A 60-piece. Oh, my goodness. And it's not his first of the year.
Well, he's tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. It's incredible. Here's Dick. Rebounded by Denver. Silk's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
Scotty's such a good athlete. He's using that physical advantage here as he drives inside.
Here's Silk. And he comes up with a bucket.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Back to Barnes. And he gets the bucket. Barnes has got 10 points in just the second half.
The defense knows that's where Scotty Barnes does most of his work, but they still can't stop him.
Here's Silk, guarded by Dick. Silk, and good! There's another! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
B.A., it feels like he can't miss. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Nuggets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And what a huge performance it was for Silk.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Now here's Barrett, guarded closely. Comes up empty down low.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Fires from the wing, and he gets it to go.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Free throw line jumper. So no problem for Denver as they get the win. To walk into
nigga really outscored the team, man.
Like that
that's wild.
They really came
shit, man. I appreciate y'all coming through, watching me play that little Mycareer game. Gonna get up out of here, man. Shout out to the people that's going to rewatch the stream and check it out, holla at me. But we gone, baby.
So long and good night, everyone.
Good job, MP. I see you.
I've talked to people with knowledge of the situation, and they say that MP will be inserted into the starting lineup over the next few games. One front office executive from around the league said there is some doubt about MP's readiness to be in the starting lineup, but around the team, the front office, the coaching staff, they are optimistic and they believe that every milestone has been attained by MP, and he will only be better with an expanded.
Brown and back, could have changed my mind, I was halfway there. basket.